Okay, here we are at Cottonwood, 2026. Ready to hit a really good day. The last couple days have been pretty windy here. So let's get one down the middle. Okay, pretty much right down the middle. Running out pretty well. Probably hit that 220, 230. Good starting. Okay, we are at second shot at hole number 1. There's 250 yards right there. So I'm gonna start out at this bunker over here. Got water on the left and water on the right. So let's see if we can get a good one out there. Okay, right at that bunker that I was talking about. Straight at it. So that's going to be a perfect position to come in from this green. Okay, here we are. Third shot on hole number 1 at Cottonwood. I've got 79 yards left. And we're going to try to get something up there. It looks like the pin's pretty far in the back there. So a lot of room in the front to work with. Right there. Okay, a pretty good chunk, and probably about, looks like about 12 feet from the hole. So we got that for birdie. Hey, here we are around the green. It's about 13 feet, 12 feet. Looks like it's going to start breaking a little bit from left to right. Falls off a little bit here, so let's see if we can make this birdie putt. Make a good run at it anyway. Yeah, not too bad. Let's get the speed. Speed's important on this one. I always say, if anything that's over like 10 feet, it's better to have speed than line. Line is good. Speed should be good. All right, we start with a birdie on the hole number 1. That's -1. All right, good way to start. It's a par 5. So got that down in 4. Not bad. All right, let's go find another hole and hopefully get a couple more birdies today. Okay, we're on hole number 2. It's also was a par 5. This is a par 4. As you can see, if the camera can pick it up, it's basically uphill all the way. There's a very gentle breeze today, so the breeze is coming just a little bit into our face. So anywhere past those first 3 trees up there will be a good drive. Let's see if we can turn one over here. Okay, it's up that right-hand side, not too bad. Wasn't a great strike. I'm gonna have a bunch coming in. So let's go find it and hit it again. Okay, we got a third shot here. A second shot, I'm sorry. This is a par 4. Second shot at this par 4. 150s right there. I'm about 153, 154. Like I said, it's uphill. So we're going to try to get a nice hit up there. Something real nice. Maybe a little baby draw in there. Okay, I caught it just a touch thin, but that should be up on the green. It hit just before and then skipped on. So hopefully that's only a few feet behind. It came in pretty hot, so might be in the back of the green. Well, I'm about 21 feet for my birdie putt. We talked about speed on that first green. Got my line and my speed right. I'm pretty sure this is going to go from left to right. There's an old, I don't know if the camera can pick this up, but there's an old cup that was cut right here. It's sticking up just a little bit. I think if I go slightly over that, I should have a good chance of getting this one to break. Okay, now I got the line. Let's get the speed. Okay, there's that break. I didn't play it quite over the top of that old hole there, but I tapped this in for par. There we go. We got a par 4 on the par 4. So, a pretty good hole. Okay, we are on to hole number 3. This play is approximately 170 yards. Kind of a bummer this year. Been coming here a couple of years. They used to have a big tree right on the right-hand side, just at the end of the cart path here. I'm not sure if you can see that. But it used to be a big tree kind of guarding the right-hand side of that green. So apparently, over the winter, they cut that sucker down. So here we are. Let's see if we can get one up there. I got a 6-iron in hand. That's about my 170 club. So let's get a good line on this. Make a good swing. Okay, it's going to be on the right-hand side of the green. And yeah, probably about 30-some feet to go. Not too bad. 170 yards. Not a great hit, but hopefully a 2-putt par. Okay, here we are on the right-hand side of the green, putting towards the camera here. Looks like a little bit of a right to left. Approximately 30-some feet. Probably 30 feet. All right, let's try to get a good roll on this. Stay up. Okay, all right. That's a pretty good roll. Maybe we'll tap that in for par. There we go. Par it is. Tough little par 3 at 170. Hole number 4 is dogleg left, 372 yards. I'm going to start it out. We got a little breeze from right to left, so I'm going to start it out probably in the area of that clubhouse there. Let it come around the corner. So let's see how we do. There we go. Should be a good shot. A little bit of bend. And well out there. So that's a pretty good ball. Let's move on. Par 4. I'm underneath the trees that was on the left-hand side. I got a 9-iron in my hands. At approximately 125 yards. Let's see if we can get one up there. Yeah, just left of the pin. Looks pretty good. Yeah, it should be putting that one. So, very nice. Okay, here we are. We've got approximately 12 feet for birdie. Right at the camera here. Let's see if we can get one down. 12 feet. There we go, another birdie. So that was out of position. I was underneath the trees back here. And hit a nice drive, and then a nice 9-iron right up to here. Made the putt for bird. All right, 2 under. Okay, here we are at the 5th hole. It's a par 4, 400, approximately 400 yards. So we're gonna go straight out, maybe just hug the left-hand side a little bit. And see if we can get one out there pretty good. Well, that's definitely hugging the left-hand side I hit that a little low off the face. It's going to run out pretty nice though. I should only have like 150 coming in, or 160. Okay, we got second shot on hole number 5. I have about 157 to the stick. I got a 7-iron in my hand. Don't know if it'll be enough, but I think I can get to the front edge. So let's try that. As well struck, just on the right hand side. And not too bad. All right, here we are on hole number 5, putting for birdie. I can see this going. There's a little hump on this side here, a little bit of valley over on this side over here. And yeah, it's all downhill all the way, so it's going to be plenty fast. It's going to be breaking from left to right and try to stop it close to the hole. I don't know if it's going to happen, but let's see what we can do. So I'm going to play probably about 3 feet of break or so, left to right. This should be pretty good. Coming down, sit, 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 sit. Okay, that was well played. There's a lot of break here, so this is tapped in for par. There we go, another par on the 400-yard hole, par number 5. Going to hole number 6. So we're going to see if we can get it out with a little bit of draw on it. There we go, pretty straight out. Pretty nice hit. It's going to run. Yeah, it's going to be in real good shape. Okay, second shot on hole number 6. I'm going to split these 2 trees that you can see out here in front of you. I'm still a long ways to go, so there's no way I'm getting to the green. So let's get one out there. This is a 4 hybrid in my hand. Yeah, not too bad. Okay, we got the second shot. It's 101 yards. See if I can get something up there. I got a 48 in my hand. Okay, not too bad. It's going to be up on the top tier. Yeah, not too bad. Okay, we're putting. There we go. We got a little tap in for par. Okay, we're on the 7th hole. I have approximately 142 to the pin. I've got an 8-iron in hand. I'm slightly into the breeze here a little bit. So the breeze is coming from this direction here. So if I can get something up there in good shape, we should be all right. Okay, pretty good strike. Just left of the pin. Yep, it's right on the green. You can hear the green a little on the hard surface, and then it peeled off a little bit. So it looks like I'm going to be putting uphill. So it says I carried that 129 and rolled out to 142. Okay, here we are on the green, number 7. Slightly uphill. Looks like it might go a little left to right. And we'll see. This is going to be a tough birdie putt. This is for birdie. Okay, I saw that going a little bit more. Left a little tester for par here. There we go, we got a par. So that was the hard way. All right, par it is on number 7, moving to number 8, a low par 3. Hole number 9 is a dog leg to the right. I'm gonna aim at those big trees right out there, the taller trees in the distance, and see if we can get something out there in good shape. Okay, pretty much straight at those trees, just a little bit left of them. You can see it bouncing out there. It's going to be a perfect position to come in from. Hole number 9, I got 141 to the stick. If you can see the flag, it's just to the right of that big tree. Looks like it's maybe middle of the green. So I got an 8-iron in hand. Let's see if we can get a nice 8-iron up there. Okay, just to the right of the pin. That should be pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be it's going to be coming downhill. That's a downhill putt, so it's going to be a little tricky. We can handle it. It's a downhill putt, like I had mentioned, out in the fairway. So it's going to be downhill. Let's see. I don't see it moving much, so it's going to be, if anything, it's going to go just a little bit left to right. So let's get a good starting line. Okay, maybe right there. I see it. And we'll see if we can trickle this down there. Like I said, it's downhill. So it's all about speed. Okay, not too bad. Rolling out nicely and just missed. Right at the last second, it just peeled off to the right. So I was tracking most of the way. Would have been a nice birdie, but we got the nice little tap in par. There we go. Par it is. Moving on to number 10. Hole number 10 here. .413 yards. Straight down. Try to stay off the left, start off the right. That was a really nice strike, straight down the middle and long. That's about as long as I can hit it. Okay, we have 170 yards to the stick. Got a 4 hybrid in my hand, and see if we can get this up there nicely. Yeah, it looks like it's going to catch that front edge on the left-hand side. Just missed the front of the green. It must have hit it and rolled back. I don't know. Couldn't tell. But I got about, well, I'd say 15 yards. So I got the pitching wedge in hand. I'm going to do a little bump and run. Try to get this up there. And pretty good, almost made it. And we got this for par. There we go, we got the par. So that was a little scramble there, but we got her done. Okay, we are on number 11. It's part 3. It's 143 yards. I have an 8-iron in my hand. Just got to clear that bunker. I think the bunker is, let's see where the bunker's at. It's number 11. Can't tell. 136 to the front of the green though. So I would imagine it's going to be somewhere around that 136. So 8-iron here. Let's give it a good smack and we should be good. Okay, good looking ball right at the stick. Oh yeah. It's up on the green pretty nicely. We got about 9 feet, 8-9 feet. And if I had to guess, it looks like it might, because of the bunker here, it looks like it might go a little bit left. So let's go just the right edge. A little bit downhill, so I have to just kind of tap it down there. And there it is, another birdie. So that was pretty nice. Really good tee shot on that one with that 8-iron. All right, here we are in hole number 12. It's a dog leg to the right. I see a bunch of houses out there, a real dark brown house. Next one, and then the one with the green roof on it. I don't know if you can see that. The tree just to the right of that. I'm going to try to start it at that tree with a little bit of a draw. And that should put us in pretty good position. It's not an overly long hole, but you can't get in trouble if you get out of position in the tee box. And that's pretty good, just a little bit left of where I was hoping. Okay, number 12, I'm a little out of position here. It didn't quite hit the tee shot I was hoping. So I'm going to try to stay out of that bunker, maybe aim a little bit to the right of that bunker. Whatever that, right there. I got a 6-iron in my hand, so I'm at 170, 165, something like that. See if we can get one up there nicely. Pretty good shot right at the pin. And yeah, and it's on the green. That was way better than I was hoping. So that should be pretty close. I don't know if you've seen that bounce up there, but that was like right next to the stick. So here I am on the green. I was out of position on the tee box, or from the first shot. 6-iron all the way up to here. And if I had to guess, this is pretty straight. So let's go straight right at it. See if we can get 2 birdies in a row. That'd be nice. Oh. All right, so just right across the edge, and that's a nice little tap in for par. All right, par it is. That was a good opportunity for a birdie. 348 straightforward. A little bit left. Okay, here we are. I have 110 coming in. A little out of position here. Looks like the pin's on the front, so it's going to be I got just enough club to get to the front edge, and we will see. We got some jets flying around here from the Air Force Base nearby. All right, here we go. Let's get 110 up there. Okay, here we are on the green. I got maybe 4 feet for birdie on hole 13. Hit a really nice shot. Let's see if we can get one in there. Oh, crap. Didn't get it. Nice tap in par. That was a really nice effort for the birdie. Did not get the birdie though. Okay, we're at 14. It's a double dog leg. First time it dog legs a little to the right and then it goes back to the left. It's a par 5. Playing about 500 yards. I'm gonna go right over that dead tree right there, hopefully. And it's a 3-shot hole for me. I can't make it there in 2. That's right over that dead tree perfectly. Just the way I called it. Got out there about 230 something. Okay, here we are. The 250 yard marker is right there, so I think I hit that 233. I got a 4 hybrid in my hand. I'm going to aim it at that house that truck is going up to. Not the big house, but the other one in the middle. There's a sand trap on the right, water on the left. So let's just go straight down the middle and set it up for the approach shot. Pin is over there, but I'm aiming over there. So let's see what we can do. Okay, just a little further to the right than I was hoping. It's going to be short of that sand trap. I don't think I have enough to get there. So that should be pretty good. Good position. Okay, here we are on our 3rd shot approach at this par 5. I've got approximately 100. And what does it say here? 106 yards. So looks like the pin's in the middle. So let's get something up there. I'm hitting a pitching wedge, just a nice easy pitching wedge, try to control it. Okay, just right of the pin and coming in nicely. The wind is pushing it a little bit. A little past pin high. Yeah, all right, so we're on the green. We're putting. Here we are with our birdie putt on this longer par 5. I knew I went past the pin, so here I am sitting for bird. Doesn't look like it's going to do too much. Maybe, oh boy, a little bit of mound here, a little bit of mound there. I'm going to go straight at it. We'll see what happens. Let's get a good pace on it. Okay, right there. That's not bad. It is peeling a little bit to the left. Didn't quite give it enough to get there. So we got this tap in for par. There we go. We got the par. And we're moving on to a par 3. This is the 15th hole. It's a par 3, 167 yards. I got a 6-iron in my hand. The pin is right in front of that big tree that you see out there. Okay, it's right at it, just peeling a little bit to the left. And good shot, about pin high. Looks like about 20 feet or so. Here's the birdie putt on this par 3. Let's get it up there. Looks like it's going uphill just a little bit, so uphill, a little left to right. Let's get it there. Oh, so close, so close. Just a tap in par. Okay, we got a par on that par 3. Let's move on. Dogleg left, par 4, 415 yards, hole number 16. So I'm going to try to put it out there pretty straight with a little bit of cut shot on it. So we'll see what happens. There we go, a little cut shot. And that should be sitting pretty. 180 something. I've got a 5 hybrid in my hands. I'm going to go straight up. I'm going to try to miss the bunkers on the left and the right. 180 some yards. Okay, pretty good strike, just a little left of the pin. Oh, a nice kick to the right. That's getting closer. Oh, from here it looks like it's almost in, so let's get up there and find out. That was nice. That was a really nice kick. Here we are on the green. Had a really nice second shot. Came in with a 5 hybrid, hit the bank here, and started to trickle down. It almost looked like it was, from my angle, it looked like it was going to go in. This is got a high point over here, so it's definitely going to go left to right. So let's see if we can get this one really close or get it in. This is a really good look at birdie. All right, there it is, another birdie. So we're on fire today. Hit a bunch of birdies. So that was a really good hole. That was a really hard hole because I did have like 100 and, what did I say I had coming in? 180 something? 170 something? 65? Well, I can't remember, but I took a 5 hybrid, nice and smooth. Here we are at the 17th. It's pretty straightforward. Just a little bit of a dog leg to the left. It's 349 yards. End of the fairway is at 240. So if we can get somewhere around the end of that fairway, we shouldn't have much coming in. So let's get a good smack on this one. Get it right down the middle. Okay, very nice hit. Little bit of a draw. That's going to run out pretty nicely. Okay, right down the middle. Let's take it from there. Probably hit that 235, 240. We won it on hole 17. We're at the end of the fairway. Hit it about 240, something like that. I don't even know. I got 113 yards coming in. Looks like the pin's a little bit further in the back. So we got a pitching wedge here. Just going to hit a nice smooth pitching wedge. It's all about that tempo town. So let's get it on the surface, get it close. Maybe I get another birdie before the day is done. I pulled it a little bit. That's a little bit right of the pin. A little past pin high. So pulls usually go a little further than draws. So that's going to be a challenging putt for birdie. So we got a putt for it though. On the 17th green, a little past pin high. The wind is going with us, so I didn't take that into account. So let's look at pretty flat putt at the beginning, a little bit flat at the end. So let's go straight at it, see if we can get one up there. Okay, good roll, and just peeled off right at the end, so almost made it, but it's a nice little tap in for par. Okay, there we go, in the hole. Okay, moving on. Okay, here we are on the second shot at hole number 18. I did hit that one really good. I only have 236 coming in. I got a 5-wood in my hands here. So I'm just going to stroke it up there. It's on, if you look at the driving range tower there, the double-decker, it's just to the left where the left staircase is. I don't know if you can see the left staircase on the left side. That being said, we want to probably go to the center of the structure so we have a little bit better angle coming in on the approach. I'm going to try everything I got to try to get there with this 5-wood. So let's give it a good run. Nice and smooth. Okay, I hit it a little bit on the thin side, but that should run out really nicely. That's getting close to the green. Yeah, I'm just a little bit, I'm not on the green, but it's up there pretty far. Okay, this is the third shot on number 18. Well, it says 38 yards to the center. It looks like it's just on the top tier there. I'm just going to try to, I got a little pitching wedge here, which is always a good club for me. It's just kind of a bump and run type club. You're going to have to hit it into that bank a little bit, let it kind of check up, trickle out. So, here we go. A really goofy first bounce. That's going to come all the way back down to the bottom. No, that's going to stay right there. Okay, we got a putt at it. Not my greatest effort, but it's okay. We're on there, and we got that putt for birdie. So about 36 feet for birdie. As you can see, it comes up this hill, breaks a little bit to the right. So I'm going to play, if you can see that flag in the distance, number 5. I'm going to aim for that flag and then just kind of let it peel off. It's going to be a tough putt. All right, let's see if we can get the speed right. Okay, speed was pretty decent. I'm sitting about 2 feet away for the par. There we go. We got the par. So that's a wrap for Cottonwood. I believe I was 4 under par. So we're gonna see what the scorecard looks like. I'll post that all up there. This is my last video for Cottonwood. I'm gonna go to let's see, Emerald Mountain probably tomorrow. Maybe do some more recording. It's a beautiful day out here. It was very calm, and we will talk to you all later. Have a great day. Peace.